Good afternoon, YouTube. So I'm coming back up this west side road, and that's the hill that the geocache is on, way up at the top there. I came up here a couple of months ago, and there has been a bunch more trees down. You can see where that tree broke way up high. So I think this was all related to that snow we had back a couple of months ago. They had like 3 to maybe 6 inches up here. This is a little higher up. But yeah, that tree broke down, and then it brought these trees down here. That big one went down, and then it took down a bunch more down there, just kind of like dominoes just falling down the hill all the way down to the bottom there. Anyway, I'm heading up here. At least looks a little clearer going forward. Right up here is that trail that I followed a couple months ago when I tried to get down to the creek to check out the waterfalls. I'll fire up the camera up there and let you know what I'm planning today. Okay, well, the trail was clear for a little ways, and then there's more down trees. Looks like maybe I can get above there. Wow, look at that. That one fell down. Yeah, the guy I talked to said it sounded like fireworks up here, just bang, 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 all the trees falling, branches breaking, and I guess this is what he was hearing. Okay, more down trees. I think I missed the turnoff for the trail, so that's the trail that I took, about 2 months ago. I went down this way towards the creek and followed that trail up as far as I could get. And then the side hill had basically slid away and taken the trail out. I came up this side of the canyon and then dropped down to the creek up above here. And I was able to get across and find a little section of trail that continues from there. So the trail goes up a ways, and then it's washed out or slid out. And then there's a little bit of trail. And then there was a big clump of trees that had come down. On this slope up here, there's signs of that trail. It goes up the creek a ways, and then it comes up over a ridge, and then basically comes up this little side canyon. There's like 2 or 3 little side canyons up here. And so anyway, I'm headed up. I'm almost up at the geocache site, and then I'm going to head up the trail that I went up last year, up to Charcoal Road. So maybe I'll fire the camera up when I get back up there. So this looks kind of like a trail here. Up there's a little more established looking trail. It kind of runs out here, but you know, there may have been some slide activity or something here. It looks like there's a washed out gulch down here on the hillshade map anyway. Although this is going in a slightly different direction than the marks on the hillshade map. Came up right there, and there seems to be like a little trail surface running along here. Might just be a game trail. And the trail I came up is just kind of around this little ridge there. Yeah, maybe I'll follow this over and see if I run into anything else over there. Okay, so Charcoal Road is up there where you can see the daylight over the top of the hill, and there's a big tall tree. So I came down there. You go down this side, you can see that really deep gully right there. It just drops straight down the hill. And then if we swing around here, there's a really deep gully over there. That's where I was headed down earlier and wasn't getting anywhere. Okay, I think I may have found this darn thing. It doesn't look a lot like a trail, as it looks more like just a way to get up here. Like if you were down at the bottom of the hill there, where I was last week, those blue tracks, and if you want to get up that ridge to where the blue dot is, this is where you would come up, because either side is a really steep canyon that are full of trees and brush, but this thing here looks like a freeway coming up this ridge. So let me fire up the camera and show you what I'm looking at here. But if you just trust the map and come out onto the brow of this ridge, I don't see an established trail per se, but you could just walk up here anywhere you wanted. Just a clear shot all the way up here. And yeah, last week I was down there in the bottom of the creek and coming up this way. Well, I came up this way about 20 feet up off the creek because I know I can get across the creek down there. I have that waypoint, and it looks like this part here is definitely passable. It would be the very bottom. I don't know what the very bottom looks like. That might be a possible loop here. I would probably want to go down this in case it gets really steep. It would be easier going down. Head down over the little creek and then up the other side. I think I might want to be heading out of here. I see the clouds are dropping and I'm feeling raindrops here. Let's see if we can go down here. Looks like a rough path right down there, kind of zigzags around there. So yeah, this might be that trail coming up. And it came all the way up here and up to Charcoal Road up there. So I'm going to head back up there and then go down the other trail. I don't think I want to experiment on this one with rain coming in. This is where I came back over here. I was down the side there, kind of side hilled across. There was something that looked like something's been through there. It didn't look like a really established trail, but I followed it through here up above that tree there and then joined up with the other trail. And then Charcoal Road is just up and over through those trees there. And this is the only down tree on the whole trail coming up from the old road. So this trail's in great shape here. Heading down that way, it's a lot easier coming up here now that the soil is moist because you can get a grip with your feet. When I came up here in the early fall, it was really hard packed and just slippery. There's no switchbacks on this trail. It's just straight up the hill. But yeah, it's in amazing shape. Anyway, I'm going to head back down there. I've got 1 kilometer to go. And yeah, going down is not much faster. You have to be careful going down. You have to watch your foot placement at every step because there's uneven ground, there's logs under the leaves, so you really have to watch your step. You can't just run down here. I keep reminding myself, it's not a race getting down here. This is an ankle twister if you go too fast. By the time you get to the bottom, your thighs are burning. It's a little after 6 right now, so I need to get down. It's about a half hour to get down the hill, and then it's about an hour and a half ride home, so it'll be just about sunset when I get home. So I think I will sign off here. Hopefully enjoyed that video, and as always, thanks for watching.